Growing up, my childhood was fairly normal. It was a good childhood. I grew up with my mom and my grandma, and I had some siblings. I wasn't usually in trouble as a young child until I got to my teenage years, and then I started having some troubles and I started straying away from the way that I was brought up. Some of the events that happened that landed me in open arms was I got mixed in with a really bad group of friends. I started going to parties at a really young age and kind of just being in the streets more often than I should. I didn't know if I was going to end up in jail or worse, and so my family resorted to sending me to open arms. I started out in a hospital in my town, and they suggested to my family that they send me somewhere more long-term. When I first got to open arms, I was scared, but I was also really mad. I didn't want to be taken away from my group of friends back at home, even though they weren't the good friends. I just wanted to be with them. I didn't think this place was going to help at all. I just knew that I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and nothing nobody did was going to change me. Some of my memories from open arms, was when I first got here, it was a lot of structure. I wasn't used to so much structure and having to ask permission to do things as much as they required. But I know that I connected really well with a couple staff members, and they helped guide me along. I didn't know how to do my own laundry when I came. I didn't know how to do any of those things. So I was brought up with a lot of life skills that helped set me on the right path. I started going to school consistently. I got taken out of that group. It just really introduced me to a whole new life. And along with life skills, I also started attending church through open arms, and that was really my first insight of God and Jesus and religion. What I learned from open arms that has carried me through my life, again, is my life skills really helped, but also getting rooted in faith has helped guide me in everything that I've done. I didn't know God, and so I obviously wasn't living a godly life, versus now I have raised kids to know God. I have homeschooled my kids, and that's really the root foundation of what Open Arms has placed in my life, and it's sprouted and growed. I would say to the people who support Open Arms or are thinking about it that you really do make a difference. You change a life. You save lives. I don't know where I would be without Open Arms. If I would be in jail or worse, I don't know. These kids come here needing guidance. We all need guidance, and you guys change kids 180%.